Evening, everyone. My name is Darren Silvers, owner of HentaiCake.com.
Too bad it's not up still.
Don't worry, we're never working with this host ever again. Those of you who would like to go and make a website, never use HostGator, as I have been working with their tech support for over a month now, and I swear to God, if I have one more of them, because I can literally say exactly what they're going to do, and they do it in front of me. I'm like, you dumb motherfucker! I told you what you were going to do, and it wasn't going to solve the issue.
You would think they would look at the previous tickets.
They don't. They can't see the previous tickets, apparently.
What?
And
how are they not able to see the previous tickets?
I don't know. I don't effing know. But here's my problem, and I think it's because they keep closing the tickets.
Get rid of them. They fail IT. They fail tech support 101.
Because I'll tell you right now, because I don't mean to say anything mean, but whenever I have like an American English sounding name, they will eventually connect me with like a manager who will then look into it, and then I'll get an email later on about it. And then we'll go back and forth for a little while before they just stop contacting me. Whereas if I get someone with an Indian sounding name, they do the same bullshit over and over again, and then they'll disconnect me, and then I'll have to go right back next person.
They run through the script because they don't know how to do anything else.
Yes. And I keep telling them, here's my issue, solve it.
And they get in trouble if they escalate.
I don't care if they get in trouble if they escalate.
They need to escalate, but
you need to escalate. I'm not I'm having issues. I need one of you to solve it. None of you have solved it for over a month. And you know what? At this point, I'm no longer going to bother with the whole chat thing. I'm going to call them up. Go, hey, here's my problem. And if you hang up on me, so help you God.
If this is not resolved by the end of this phone call, I am getting a new host.
That's where I'm at. I'm taking all of my data, I'm taking all my databases, and I'm moving somewhere else. Because I am done with this shit. I am so done. I'm so sick and tired of dealing with this problem, this one problem, for over a month now. For the first 2 weeks, I was dealing with the WordPress theme support, and they couldn't figure it out. And they're like, "Listen, there's something wrong with your host." I went, "Okay, cool," because I actually went through everything. I went, "See, here's the issues you're having. The host is blocking this for some reason. We need to figure out why." I go to the host. The host doesn't understand what I'm asking. In fact, I think the next time I call, I'm going, "Hi, just escalate me straight to a manager. Just escalate me straight there, please. So I don't even want to talk to you. Go move straight up."
I've already talked to you 20 times. That's going to escalate me straight to a manager.
Just escalate me straight up, please. I'm done.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, they get in trouble if they don't try their troubleshooting.
I've gone through your troubleshooting for over a month now. It doesn't work. Please do something different. And I swear to God, if you they do the same thing over and over and over again. They go, "Look, the theme is up." I go, "Great. The theme doesn't work unless you do these next parts, and you can't do that."
Yeah.
Like, it's great that the theme is up, but it doesn't run. It doesn't work. The parts I need it to work do not work. And if that doesn't work, I don't care if it's up. It does. That's like saying, "Hey, look, you have a car. That's great. There's no engine."
Yeah.
There's no engine. What do you want me to do with this? "Oh, I have a 500-pound fucking paperweight. Thank you."
Jeez.
That's what I'm dealing with here. I'm so angry about this because I'm not the most technical person in the world. I have technical knowledge. I know what I'm doing generally, and I say, "Hey, I'm having this issue. Can you tell me?" Because there's something on your side. It's not. I've done everything I can. You're doing the exact same steps I did. Why are you doing this? Please stop doing that.
I already tried this. What are you doing?
I've already tried this. Well, let me try. Okay, try. Look, it's done now. It's not working. Stop. You disconnected me. You son of a bitch. Moving on.
Like 85% of what they're doing, they have to do because they have to document in the ticket to CYA. Because users lie. You're in that 1% where you need a direct line to tier 3 because tier 1's not going to fix your issue, and it looks like tier 2 is not going to fix your issue.
I'm not even sure if I ever made it.
However, if such a direct line existed, people would abuse the shit out of it.
Probably. But here's my problem, though. I just need this one thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to upload the broken site, the 403 error. Just bring it all back, right? And go, "Hey, fix this." Oh, we can't access. No, fix it, motherfucker.
Fix it. You caused this. Fix it.
You caused this. Well, if we delete everything, we've tried that already.
We've already tried
We're
that.
not doing that
read
again.
Read the previous fucking tickets.
Read the previous 27 tickets, please. I'm so sick and tired of these people. So that's my plan now. I'm going to literally just upload the old site.
And this is your livelihood.
This is my business.
This is the business, and you're not working another job right now.
This is my
That's a month without fucking income.
2 months. 2 months, no income, and not charging anyone, which is because I'm like, listen, we're repairing things. We will charge everyone when we get back.
Yeah, which is good. Which is good business ethics, but you're fucked in the meantime.
Yeah,
you personally are fucked because your host is fucking incompetent.
I have never had an issue this bad before, and I'm just like, I don't know what caused the 403 error. I still don't know what caused the 403 error, and I'm thinking whatever security thing they put in place that's causing the current error that won't let the theme run properly is what caused the 403 error.
It's 403 is a security issue somewhere.
And at this point, I'm tired, and I'm done. I'm done effing with these people. I'm sick and tired of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have very little news.
We have very little news.
Nothing happened.
This might be a 20-minute episode, and that's after we've ranted about bullshit for 7 minutes.
Yes, this is true, because there's like nothing happened this week, and I mean that nicest way possible. Nothing, absolutely BS. Nothing has happened this week. The only thing that happened this week is that Liz Cheney lost.
Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Papa. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like.
So we're unapologetically political now. Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
You give me one. If you told me in my 20s that some politician was gonna come along and destroy the legacy that is the Bushes, the Clintons, and the Cheneys, I would pre-vote for him.
I can't say too much.
I'm gonna vote for him 3 times.
I have family that's close to the Cheneys.
I understand that feeling. It's kind of like how I can't knock a few people who are in South Carolina because I have family close to them. But my problem will still be that
Liz Cheney did commit political suicide, and it's nice to see someone get their comeuppance for once.
That's just the way it is. With that being said, though, it's such a slow news week that I think the biggest story of the week is that some modder got banned from Nexus.
Oh, I'll bring that up right now.
Yeah, so this is the big news of the week.
This is literally what everyone's talking about. Some modder created a mod that replaced all the Pride flags with American flags, and Spider-Man Remastered, and they got banned for it.
I have to ask, could he make me this mod but swap it with huge titty anime girls? I'm not saying the Pride flag's wrong. I'm just saying, maybe give me a little.
Add some variety in there.
Add some variety. I want to have something besides American flags. Give me the Gadsden flag. Give me the come and get it flag. Give me the Israeli flag.
Give me the Beavis and Butthead. Are you threatening me flag?
Let's just go nuts with this crap instead. But everyone's really upset. Everyone's like, hate speech. I'm like, hate speech? He just removed some flags. It's not like he didn't trash them. He didn't do anything else.
He didn't replace them with certain flags.
You mean the Nazi pride flag? Which is just the pride flag inverted 4 times on itself?
No, I wasn't talking about that, but yes.
Yeah, maybe he should do that one next. Look, the pride flag's black. It's back. See, look, extra pridey. 4 of them at once.
Oh.
I really need to get that song of Germans singing. Anyway, it's just one of those days. So this is what everyone's talking about. I'm just so he made a mod.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Like, it's not like he's like replacing it with like child porn here.
Yeah. By the way, those mods are on Nexus Mods.
They are on Nexus Mods. Huh. Weird. You know, and it's funny because I'm watching people being like, you believe, you know, if you want to, you should make your own games. Stop changing other people's games. You don't have the right to change people's games. I'm like, that's what the modding community does. It changes people's games.
That's the entire point of the modding community.
That's, you know, like the whole point was to mod things around and be silly and do whatever you want. This is how you got like anime titties in fucking Skyrim. This is how you got Thomas's Train Engine in fucking Fallout 4.
This is how you this is how you get the whatchamacallit. Why am I blanking on? Why am I
uncensored Necopera?
No, that's not a mod. That's the original version. You just find the original file and you mod it back in.
There you go.
You're around that Steam censorship.
That's modding right there.
Is that modding or is it restoration?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. You know, you change Bridget back into a boy.
Oh my god.
That's the other thing that happened this week. Which
that's the other. I don't have that article, but that's the other thing everyone's talking about.
Here's the funny thing that I should talk about with that. Everyone made a big deal out of this. Only applies in America. Doesn't apply in Japan. Japan still is a little boy. Suck it. What? So, and people are like, well, it's a big deal because America. Who the hell cares? They did this just for you. I guarantee you that if you have Bridget in the United Emirates, the United Arab Emirates, definitely not a boy there. Definitely not trans either.
Yes.
I bet you Bridget's just a regular girl there.
Yeah. Otherwise, if you get the game at all in the UAE.
Oh boy. The things
I've played Guilty Gear. It probably isn't allowed in the UAE.
Probably not. There's too much Christian iconography. I don't know.
Iconography.
Thank you. I can't.
No, that still sounds wrong.
It's spelled iconography, but it's pronounced differently. Iconography.
Iconography. There we go.
There we are.
Because icons are a thing. Yeah. Yes.
There we are. We can't brain because I can't brain because I have been with so many tech support people just today because I'm like, today's the day I'm going to sit down. We're getting this done today. And then at like 4 p.m. I was like, I've been on the phone or I've been in this stupid chat thing like 7 different times using private bin with these people all fucking day. I have literally just had the same private bin and be like, and copy paste, here go. Like, and then I'll go, hello, 5th tech person of the day. How are you? Like, clearly I've been having this issue. Clearly I'm still having this issue.
Why are they not allowed to look at your previous ticket?
I swear they can't see the previous ticket. The only thing I think of is the person before me closes it or hits complete or whatever.
But you should still be able to look at closed tickets.
You think people are smart enough to know how to do that shit?
I trained my techs how to do that when I was a pseudo manager.
I trained my people how to do that when I did IT work. But again, these are people who have the certifications and no ability to do their job. I've reached the point where tomorrow I'm not using the chat thing. I'm using my phone. I'm calling them up. I'm saying, hi, here's my problem. Escalate this right now. Because I am done with this.
Yeah.
And like we are fixing this today, or I'm getting a new host. These are our options. And when I get my new host, I'm taking all my fucking information and I'm bringing it with me. Because I know how to transfer a database. I know how to do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Suck it. I'm not tech illiterate.
All this are little shit shows, and I know shit shows.
Mm-hmm.
After yesterday, I know shit shows.
Yeah, I've been dealing with that. I've been dealing with fucking with the VA today. It's just
oh god.
It's been an ongoing thing.
We've both been dealing it, especially I mean, I had to deal with sewage backing up yesterday.
I had no sink for like 2 days because the pipe underneath my sink broke, and I was like, well,
at least I got my shit resolved in a day.
it took it broke on like Friday. They didn't the guy who said, okay, I'll be back Monday to deal with it. I went, okay, fine, Monday. I'll have 2 days without having a sink. Not a huge deal. So I've just been living off like pizza and fucking takeout. And I'm like, I don't first of all, expensive. Second of all, I don't like living off of fast food. I have perfectly good food at home. I like to cook. It's a stress reliever. Anyway,
This episode should be nothing happened, so we bitch about bad things in our lives.
The biggest thing that happened today. Bridget's trans, except in other countries. And Spider-Man Modern gets banned from Nexus because he got rid of the pride flag. I don't know why that's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Like I understand the pride flag might be very important to you. That's fine. That's great. Cool. Whatever.
You want to know how little news we have? I had to dig, and I found 2 month news.
Yeah, nothing.
I found 2 month news.
What's
now
this
is big news. I'm not sure how I missed this shit.
What is this one? I missed this one.
G-Kids has distribution rights to physical and theater distribution rights to the Evangelion movies, the new ones.
I'm sorry, how? What?
Because Amazon has the overall rights.
Right.
So, but people kept on bitching to Amazon, "Hey, we want Blu-rays. We want Blu-rays." So they gave them to G-Kids, who already has the series, physical distribution rights.
I'm so confused by this because Netflix. I'm not sure.
Netflix has the series.
I know. Let me just say this now. Remember when Netflix first came out, you could get a DVD in the mail.
Yes. They got rid. They still offer that service, but they don't make DVDs.
It's not that hard to make DVDs. You guys could have figured this shit out.
They don't make DVDs and Blu-rays. Someone else does.
It's
not that hard, but
they could have had someone else produce the DVDs, and then they could have distributed it themselves because they know how to do this.
Well, to send it to G-Kids.
Oh, this is just. I feel like that's just a huge money waster.
And this, by the way, this wasn't the rebuild movies. What we're talking about, those are with Amazon.
Yes,
because Anno got pissed off at Funimation fucking him up.
Again,
and they ordered a completely new dub for 1, 2, and 3.
Well, one of the rumors behind the reason why Funimation got absorbed in the Crunchyroll is that Funimation kept pissing off Japanese creators.
You mean when a Gainax executive was at the last Otakon in Baltimore for the debut of 3, and the dub was so bad the audience laughed?
I mean, that was one of them. Like I said, Funimation screwed up things.
That's the company in charge of most of the Western anime industry, by the way, everybody.
Mm-hmm. So, Sentai, get on that. Sentai has some great stuff. Have you watched their stuff on High Dive?
Yeah, I subscribe to High Dive.
I mean, have you watched Call of the Night?
Before they got bought by AMC, I got that sweet year for $20 deal or whatever it was.
Yeah, so did I. But what was I saying? The now it's like $5 a month for me now. Whatever. But the point being, they have some really good stuff there. And I wish more people would subscribe to High Dive. Yes. I will keep saying subscribe to High Dive. This is not a commercial for High Dive. Although High Dive, if you'd like to go and pay us, you can meet me at Darren@hentaicake.com. We will discuss, sponsorships.
Winning the Warren Pants panel at gmail.com.
This is where we are. This is where we are.
Tens of people watch this.
Tens of people listen to this on
a good day.
On a good day. That's fine. That's okay because we're almost in September, and then I can use the same Macross Delta song as an opener for like a month, for 4 whole weeks.
Is it 4 weeks?
I think it's 4 weeks. I could double. I'm pretty sure it's 4 weeks.
I'm double checking.
So here, 1,
It's 4
2,
weeks.
3, 4. 4 weeks. Yeah. I'm pretty sure because like the first day is the 7th. First Wednesday is the 7th. So there you are.
Am I displaying the ultra wide monitor?
I don't know. You just are.
Never mind.
So G Kids has the Ava movies.
By the way, this is how slow things are. This is from fucking June, but we missed it because things were happening.
Well, that's when everything was happening in June. We were like, we're not sure we can get through all of this. Also, remember the perfect way to watch Evangelion is to watch 1 to 24. Stop. Watch half of the end, just the first hour.
Then watch 25 and 26.
25, 26. Then watch the next movie after the end. I forget what it is. And then you watch the other half of the end, and then you watch the rebuild movies.
But no, you just don't watch Death and Rebirth.
You have
Death
to watch
and Rebirth sucks.
You have to watch Death and Rebirth.
No, because Death and Rebirth is like out of order and some other scenes of the series, right? For the first half. And the second half is the first half of End of Evangelion, but they ran out of money. So you can just ignore Death and Rebirth.
You have to watch Death and Rebirth, but you have to take shots every single time something isn't in order.
You want to kill people?
Are you doing your Ava panel this year at CCE? No.
I don't. No, I'm not.
All right. Yes, we
Are
have.
you going to CC? Are you on a CC North?
I am planning on it. I'm actually putting in panels.
Okay.
This week. Like,
did you get a room yet, or
not yet? I might hold off on that till after CCE.
Okay.
Because I have a ton of other crap going on at the same time.
Well, let's plan because I'll go ahead and put in panels.
Yep.
I have a way. I have a way to get you there.
To Wisconsin. Woo.
In November, we're gonna be crawling through snow.
It's Wisconsin. I expect snow.
Okay, let's get into other news.
Yeah. How slow of a day was it?
We're talking about French voice actors.
Yes. So Crunchyroll voice actress fired because of fan dubbing of a Chainsaw Man clip or something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
She did a trailer for she did a fan trailer for Chainsaw Man.
I'm not even sure. I mean, okay, I'm pretty sure this is one of those non-compete things. Probably. But at the same time, I'm like, listen, I'm pretty sure you guys are already going to be dubbing Chainsaw Man. Wouldn't them advertising for Chainsaw Man be a good thing?
Yeah. Well, she wasn't in Chainsaw Man. She was in Classroom of the Elite.
I know. I'm not sure if they've announced who's going to be in Chainsaw Man for dubbing yet. That's another thing. But I'm pretty certain Crunchyroll is going to get Chainsaw Man, and I will be surprised if they don't. If they don't, come on, Sentai, grab Chainsaw Man. I need some good shit. Grab it. Like I like Sentai's current stuff, but like there's nothing actiony in there.
You're saying that Girls in Panzer and Gate aren't actiony?
I'm saying new stuff.
Oh, new stuff.
They got like Call of the Night, which is a great show. I love it, but it's just like I'm trying to find love with fan service. Also, this vampire. Great show.
Yeah.
Highly suggest.
Down with the Monopoly. Anyways.
Yeah.
But she even put out statements like, "Hey, most voice actors and actresses participate in fan dubbing to get better, to practice their skills."
Yeah. This is what they do to make sure that they get better. Otherwise, they stay stagnant. They never get any better than how they are.
So, yeah, it's Maybe
Bullshit.
because CR is owned by Sony now, and
Sony's a monopoly, and they will not take any shit from anyone.
yeah.
You will do what we say, or you will not work.
Also, CR going after people for fan dubs.
Who the fuck cares? It's
Oh no, I'm saying with how that company was founded.
now that yeah, you're right.
How that company was founded.
Oh,
We're
you're
a
right.
place to post pirated fan subs and fan dubs. Oh, we got that venture capital money now. We have to go legit.
Oh,
We're gonna turn everyone over to the FBI because we have venture capital money now.
that's the way it rolls. That's the way it rolls. You know, and like I tell everyone all the time, you don't know who's a fed on the internet.
If you've watched anime, you've broken federal law at some point because we've all watched fan dubs and fan
You
subs.
leave Bleach episode 126, part 1 of 3 in 360 pp alone.
On YouTube. That just dated both of us.
Oh god, it's been like what, 10, 15 years, 16
You can
years.
still find that stuff on YouTube.
If you yeah, the deep magic.
That's how I find clips for panels because it's a lot easier to download from YouTube.
I just started ripping my own episodes at this point. I'm like, fuck it, I can't, because I'll be looking for a very specific thing. Some asshole will put his watermark across on link, like, you motherfucker, I needed that boob.
Some of my panels still have like the fan dubber, fan subber.
Oh, that reminds me, I'm gonna need those files from Redo of Healer from you.
They're on the server.
And I'll grab them later tonight. I need like 3 scenes, 3 or 4 scenes.
Boy.
It is buddy. Censorship of anime this year is gonna be intense.
Buddy.
And people are gonna be like, oh. I'm like,
is that
yeah.
at CCE?
Yes.
Oh, buddy.
1 a.m. I'm gonna be pushing all of the extremes.
Oh, buddy. Let's fucking go.
It is gonna be a thing. I am still upset that we didn't get that at Otakon. I was gonna pester you about that, but then Otakon's like, we're not doing it. Go like a week prior or like 2 weeks prior. I'm like, oh, well, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that just a bitch? You motherfuckers.
What else? Sad news.
Who died?
Sho Muraze, artist.
Okay, what did they do? What did they do?
Did the manga adaptation of the Nancy Drew novels.
There's a what now? there's anime Hardy Boys.
She also did work for DC Comics and Image Comics.
Okay.
In the early 2000s.
All right.
And was a character designer for Guardians of Luna. Not a huge.
How slow was the news week? I'm literally like, I don't know who this person is, and I'm also like, there's Hardy Boys manga.
Nancy Drew, but yes.
Listen. I can.
They crossed over a bit.
Yeah. First of all, second of all,
Were they done by the same author?
They were. Okay. In fact, I believe the Nancy Drew novels were Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys, like the first volume, and then they moved on to different. They split up from there.
All I know was there was like 100 of them, and I only got through like 5.
There were,
and then there was a sub series of Hardy Boys where it's like not even mysteries, but like Hardy Boys become parachute firefighters.
And you're like, what is this? Why does this exist? It was kind of like that was before Goosebumps and Animorphs. Like that was before our generation.
Yeah,
but they were still everywhere in like the libraries and stuff.
Yeah, they were still everywhere, and they still got pushed on you by your grandparents. Like, hey, I loved these while you were a kid. They're really great.
My parents didn't read, so like The most I got pushed on was like, we should listen to Anthrax. Hey, we're gonna go to the Metallica concert. We're going to check out Whitesnake.
One thing that's kind of funny is at one point in my life, all I listened to was country and rap because I wasn't allowed to listen to rap, and all we listened to at home was country. But I was explicitly forbidden to listening to rap. So, but I grew up in a black neighborhood, so I had to listen to I had to listen to rap, or I got beat up.
Rap was very important for normalcy in most of the United States.
In most of the United States.
And
then about right before, like about 5th grade, my dad was wondering, why don't you know of any of these rock bands? Because you didn't let me listen to them, asshole.
Well, all I knew were rock, metal, and punk rock because my father was a goddamn teenager till he was 56 years old. So which was fine because in seventh grade I was wearing an Anthrax shirt in guitar class, electric guitar class, not acoustic, because they had that in my middle school, and like this girl with green hair, Amy, Amy, good old Amy, she had amazing legs. Amy with green hair was like, "You listen to Anthrax?" And I go like, yes I do. And I'm like, Dad, you were right. Chicks dig guitars and heavy metal. And everything went to hell from there. Everything went to hell from there.
That's why you ended up in the sandbox?
It's one of the reasons why I ended up in the sandbox. One of several reasons.
Moving on. We might get to 40 minutes. Probably not.
We still have to talk about CCE.
So, Fairy Tail is getting a new season. Excuse me, Eden Zero is getting a new season.
Let's be honest here. These are the exact same Fairy Tail freaking character designs.
All it is, I tried watching Eden Zero.
Happy is there. Yeah. The cat thing.
All Eden Zero is it's Lucy as Nasu and Nasu as Lucy in space.
In space.
That's all it is.
There's still magic.
There's still magic.
It's just in space now. Space wizards. I thought Fairy Tail's final season was in 2020, but here we are in 2022 with season 2 of Space Wizards, Space Fairy Tail. They couldn't just call it Space Fairies. No, I've seen that hentai.
I wonder what
balls or no balls.
Yes. Why not both?
Does it still have a vagina? Moving on. So I'm very happy that Eden Zero is continuing because it is still a good overall basic shonen show. Yeah. Is it top tier? No. Do people really talk about it? No. Will people find it in the 3rd season and go crazy over it? Probably. Like much like Fairy Tail. Like no one paid attention to Fairy Tail till like 3rd season, and all of a sudden everyone was like, Fairy Tail, and I went, you motherfuckers.
I didn't catch on until to Fairy Tail until 2018. When I was sick or something and had like a couple days off because I was like sitting on the couch, not doing anything, hating life. And Fairy Tail was on Netflix, and I burned through that shit.
I watched Fairy Tail, I think on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure, but I think it was when Bleach was doing its annoyingly dumb filler episodes.
Which time? Because they do that like half of Bleach is annoying filler.
The Swords have rebelled episode.
Oh, filler. Did we cover that last week?
What? Bleach being bought by Disney? That happened this week. But shit. I was talking about that 2 weeks ago, how Disney has the highest bid. And you said, no, Disney. Why did my phone turn off? Stop it. No one was talking to you.
I see Siri wants to chime in.
Sam. Or Bing, or whatever the hell it's called. Anyway, what was I saying? So, Fairy Tale. No, what was Bleach? So, I was saying 2 weeks ago, Disney has the highest bid, and you're like, they won't give it to Disney. It's not going to go to Disney. Well,
And
Disney
then it
got
happened. I was like, what? This is bullshit.
On the plus side, Orihime is now a Disney princess. So, now we have more slutty Disney princesses. Finally, it's happened.
Well,
As
they
long
had to do something for the Japanese. They had to do something for the Japanese market after Mulan didn't work out.
Mulan wasn't going to work out because it's Chinese. Japanese don't like the Chinese.
Well, yeah. Well, before they went and thanked the work camps when they did Mulan, the live action Mulan.
Yeah. I find that most Disney parks in Japan are meant for couples. And I learned this going in there and seeing all these like adorable teenagers having adorable dates together. I'm like, oh my God. And they're like doing Instagram photos. I'm like, this is adorable. This is how dates are in anime. It's real. Fuck. I missed my chance.
Born in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yep. Yeah. Instead, I got annoying. Let's go start a band, get high, smoke cigarettes, and have sex in the back of someone's pickup truck. Yep. You know how it be. Anyway, is that our last article?
Well, unless you want to talk about the CDC.
I mean, we are going to talk about CDC. I don't think we have an actual article for that.
I actually do have an article about it.
You do have an article. Look at that. We have the end of quarantine. CDC's new COVID-19 guidelines. Why does this apply to us in any way, shape, or form? Well,
conventions.
Now, I'm going to say this right now. Zenkai-Con currently has a mask mandate because fuck you. And I'm not sure if I want to go. Because
I'm not sure I'm going to be in the country, so I'm not applying because
I'm not sure if I want.
I don't want.
I have a good time at Zenkai-Con generally, but last year I had a good time, but I was never on the con floor.
Yeah, I think we spent the entire con in your room watching Spider-Man.
Not the entire con, but that was like a good portion. Was sitting around bullshitting with Spider-Man or talking about other shit, and like. I had zero desire to be on the con floor because I had to wear a mask everywhere.
The only time I was on the con floor was to go to a panel.
To go and do one of my panels.
Yeah.
I don't think I went to anyone else's panels.
I went to like one other panel and I did my panels. I went to a couple of your panels and then we did one of my panels together.
Yes. I did.
You tried to get me canceled.
I did not try. Accomplished. I forget what I did there, but yes. I'm like Yoda here. Do or do not. There's no try here.
But yeah, I didn't do a whole lot besides that.
Yep. So, and Otakon, even though I spent most of the day in the con center because I was staff, the minute I was done, I got the fuck out of the con center and I had no desire to go back because I had to wear a mask. And it's just, listen, I had a good time at Otakon.
You mean you didn't spend 12 hours in the convention center like I did?
I did.
That weekend?
I did, but like, well, no, I spent like 8-9 hours a day in the convention center. But I also was working the entire time, or I was doing a panel. And in both of those situations, I left. And as soon as I was done, mask went off. People were like, hey, we're going to go do this. I'm not going back in there. What do you mean? Go? I'm not wearing my mask. I'm done with these. I hate. Nowhere else in Washington, D.C. did I need a mask. Nowhere else.
Even in D.C.
Yeah. I literally looked at going to a Nats game at one point. Like I was sitting there, I'm like, tickets are only this much. I could go. It's a 7 p.m. game. I'm off. It's 6.
You should have gone.
I thought about it. I thought about going and just coming back and going with like Nats stuff. Coming back with like covered in like Nats merch. I'm like, what's up, guys? Oh, where would you go? I went to the Nats game. Oh, did you have fun? Yeah, I didn't have to wear a mask.
Oh, oof.
I mean, people still wear masks. You do you. Like you do you.
You do you.
I am loving the scare tactic, the scare mongering going on the ClassicCon East fan
CCE
page.
and CC Texas and
No, there was someone on CCE who was like, "Are people wearing masks or not?" Because like I want to know so I can match my mask, whatever. People like wear a mask. It's very responsible. I'm like, I'm not wearing a mask. You do you, but I'm not wearing a mask. No.
Yeah.
You need to be more responsible. You need to, I'm going to tell people, listen, stop being science deniers, okay? Stop it. Stop being science deniers, okay? CDC with me now. CDC's with me now. Mine. You're the yokels. Yeehaw! I'm from New York City. Yeehaw! Yippee-ki-yay! Woo-woo! We in here in New York City. We wear masks. Woo-woo!
Oh, Lord.
That's how I'm going to talk to some of these people, too. Because, you know what? If you're going to act like a yokel, I'll treat you like a yokel. And I'll make all the same jokes about you that you make about other people. Anyway, so I'm hoping that a lot of cons see this and they'll stop doing the mask mandates. I'm praying for it. I'm hoping for it.
Do you think it's going to happen?
No.
At some point, sanity has to reign.
No. I still take my shoes off at the fucking airport. Don't tell me sanity has to reign.
Point. You've got a point. Don't make me sad for humanity.
I will always be sad for humanity. We need to do this thing. No, we don't. No, we do not. Stop it. I will. And you know what? I'm gonna just start telling people stop sucking toes. If you stop sucking toes, you will not get COVID, guaranteed.
Well, at least you won't get monkeypox.
No one has monkeypox on their toes. They have it on their dogs. Get it right. Anyway,
don't remind me of.
Let's talk about CCE. It's coming up. It is what, 3 weeks till con? 4 weeks till con? 1, 2, 3.
It's coming.
3.5 weeks.
I can't believe it's that quick.
Yep.
Because I'm not even thinking about the con right now.
I'm only thinking about the con right now because
what I'm thinking about is I have class on Monday. It's like, oh, I gotta start getting up at 10. I gotta start getting up at 8 a.m. for 10 a.m. class again. Oh, I gotta go check out. I gotta go make sure I can use the gym at school without wearing a mask.
I would be like, listen, the CDC guideline, like if people tell you that you have to for like other people's protection, like, listen, stop being science deniers, okay? Just stop it. You guys are just being weird, anti-science weirdos right now. Like, just really lean in on science repeatedly.
Oh, that CCE is coming up.
It's coming up fast. Very fast. You know what's annoying is I thought about submitting to DerpyCon right after Otakon, and I was like, okay, it's about that time. And I open up and go, it's closed. It's closed. It's been closed since like July. I'm like, July?
Isn't that con in December?
That con's in like October, November. Like it's normally end of October. It's normally the Halloween con.
Yeah. Speaking of, I need to submit to AUSA. That's still open, by the way.
I might just to see if I get anything in, and then I'll meet you down there. I guess.
I'm gonna be commuting for AUSA, but yeah. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use AUSA as an excuse to see family.
Where are they? They're in Virginia this year, right?
They're in Arlington.
Arlington, Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're not far from. I'm sure. If you don't mind a bit of a. If you don't mind commuting in, I've got a spot for you.
I might take you up on that.
Like
I
if you don't
might.
want to pay, but we have to drive in.
That's fine. That's not gonna kill me.
We have to drive in or metro in. Friday we could metro in, but we have to. We could VRE in, but we have to metro out.
Meh. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, so CCE is coming up very fast. We will be doing a nun bikini shoot at 4 p.m. in the water park. Please come by, and we will bless you in the into the Church of Horny.
Into the Church of Horny
of Latter-day Saints. The Church of Horny of Latter-day Saints.
Oh Lord, I know what this is.
It's a joke on a joke. Those of us who are religious and understand and laugh, and those of us who aren't are like, "Oh, Darren, why? What are you doing?" You know what was funny was I asked Mike.
Are you gonna hold them? Are you gonna hold them down until they bubble?
No.
I thought you were doing baptisms. That's why you were doing it in the water park.
I mean, how do you people do baptisms? Ours.
I don't. Lutherans
it's just a quick dip and you're done.
Lutherans doing the same way Catholics do. It's the Baptists that hold them down until they bubble. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, no, we're not. We're going Christian, like water done.
Okay.
I mean, if they want to be held down by a girl and drown, I mean, it'll cost you extra. It'll cost you extra. But I never liked being. I've never enjoyed being. What the hell was that called? No, water. Yes, waterboarded. In fact, I told you this story.
But didn't you waterboard yourself?
That's okay. That's not my fault.
Autoerotic.
So, on my second tour, in the for like, and we have waterboarded no one before in our unit at all, ever, in any way, shape, or form. So like we're sitting there, we're getting our daily debrief thing, right? And like Top's like, and just heads up, we aren't allowed to go and waterboard people anymore, so don't do that. And we're like, all right, Roger, Top. And we go, what the fuck's waterboarding? What did Top say? That we're not allowed to waterboard prisoners, so we can waterboard each other, right? I mean, how bad could it be? Silver, you try first. Okay, let's just. And I'm just in there coughing and like snotting up, and they're like, "How was it?" Not that bad. You guys try. And like the entire unit just started doing it to themselves. He's like, "There's nothing to fucking do. You're bored out of your mind. Let me try killing myself."
So you start torturing each other. Enhance interrogating each other. Excuse me.
Interrogate yourself. Who took the hentai and scratched the disc? The fact that Bible Black got all throughout Iraq was just hilarious.
There's probably a ripped copy of your DVD still floating around Iraq or Syria.
There's probably an original copy still sitting around somewhere in Iraq.
Oh, you left it?
Yeah, I wasn't bringing that back home. First of all, I was sending that case back to my parents' place. I was not doing that. No, wasn't happening.
Okay.
Secondly, the person I handed to, like, here, make sure you pack this with your ruck. He didn't, so we're like, what? It's somewhere
in the sandbox.
It's probably in a drone somewhere still, between some important components, just sitting there chilling out. Anyway.
So what are you doing at CCE besides that?
CCE. Let me. I did not want to hit remove. Add the stream. There we go. If you scroll down at 3 p.m., I've got. No one can see that. No one can see that. No one. Fuck it. Here. Fuck it. 3 p.m. I've got my business of cosplay photography panel, which is it's a boring panel. It is a business plan. It is a business panel I actually had to add a new section on there, which is be aware of grooming. So I didn't think about this before, but Tim's brought up the same story that I know, that me and him both know the same guy of, which is like starts off as regular modeling, then swimsuit modeling, then underwear. Now you're sucking dick in a fucking alleyway.
Oof.
So it becomes a thing, and it's just one of those things. I had to like be aware of grooming. Here's the thing: be careful of it. Be aware of it. If someone tries to push you into it, it's you. Because hey, people aren't doing this anymore, and they know you're desperate for money. They'll try to use that against you. Be aware of it. I generally don't do that. I don't do that with anyone. Actually, I say, hey, do you want to do shoots? Cool. Let's set up a time frame. See you later. Which I don't know if Brooke's doing shoots.
Wow, you're underselling something. We're back to back.
We are?
Yeah. At 2 p.m. in the same room, I'm doing Girls in Pants or True Underdog Story.
So I should just come barreling in and just slam my fucking computer down and go, listen, the Germans should not have lost that damn battle. No, not the Germans. The Russians should not have lost that damn battle. I don't care how many Japanese fish girls there are.
It's the sports panel, though.
I hate that panel.
What, you don't want to think about tanks as sports?
I don't want to think about tanks as sports. Tanks are not sports.
But Girls in Panzer is a sports anime.
It is. There's a cute girls doing cute things anime with tanks.
But they're playing a sport that is tanks.
Tanks. Anyway.
Anyways.
So, I think my next panel after that is 1 a.m. Censorship in anime. Which again, we're doing Redo of Healer, World's End Harem, and Prison School. So things are gonna get raunchy, things are gonna get crazy, things are gonna get, oh my god, how'd that get on TV? Do you have anything else on Friday or no?
Actually, right after You're Wrong and You Should Feel Bad.
Oof.
I have Liberty or Death, Code Geass and the American Revolution at 9 p.m.
You're Wrong and You Should Feel Bad at 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m.
Oof, that's a weird time frame for an 18+
That is a weird
panel.
time frame.
Well, I guess Max is like, listen, I can't keep doing these late night things. No, he has another late night.
He has a midnight panel.
Yeah, he has a midnight panel because I have a 1 a.m. panel. So I don't know what's up with that.
I don't know. Sometimes they'll do stuff like they'll start doing they start doing 18+ stuff at 7 p.m.
Well, that's why CCE is, again, I tell people all the time, CCE is more of a adult thing.
Yeah.
Lots of drinking, lots of fun. Expect people who are 18+. There aren't a lot of people who aren't 18+. And if they are, God help them. I mean, thank you for being here. You're probably an older teenager, but don't come to my room. Stay out of my room. No pass. No pass. You must be 18. Actually, you must be 21 to enter my room because I drink.
Yeah.
There will be alcohol. Bring that moonshine again. That was delicious.
Shit. No, shit. I'm not going to be back. I got to get that from Virginia.
Virginia? I thought you got that in
I got it
Ohio.
in Virginia.
Oh, okay.
I can see if I can find it in Ohio.
Yeah, if you find it in Ohio, great. If not, if you're making a stop in Virginia, just grab me a bottle.
That's the opposite way, but if I end up in Virginia between now and then.
Right, you're going straight across through Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
I thought, yeah, you're coming in from home in DC. No, you're coming from Ohio.
I'm coming from Ohio. It's going to be a long drive down 80.
Well, if Luke's coming,
I asked. Hopefully, someone's coming.
Yeah, well, you'll find out. Right now, we have room for one person in that room, so and whatever happens. But I was saying so that's my entire Friday. Of course, at 7 p.m. there is the cowgirl meetup thing. I have to make sure I have my cowboy hat ready and a flannel with ripped off sleeves and cut off jean shorts.
Yeehaw.
And if I can find myself a belt buckle that says "Que paso, güey?" I am not doing rope tricks. I am out of practice for that. Probably out of practice for that.
Note to self: bring my cowboy hat to
CCE.
CCE.
I need to reshape my cowboy hat. It's been a while.
Oh, I just have a cheap one because I was like, "Fuck it, fuck it. This is I'm just gonna sweat through this in Texas." And then I forgot to bring it with me to Texas.
I have like a winter rancher's hat, which is a great wool hat, but I have to like reshape it.
Reshaping hats is a bitch.
It's a huge pain in the ass. Because like I packed it and then you unpack a hat and it's like fuck.
It's like fuck, now I gotta get it. Now I gotta get it reshaped.
Gotta steam up some water and shave it and shit. It takes forever.
So what are you doing on Saturday?
Saturday, I believe at 11 a.m. or noon, we have Get a Clue, which is our mystery panel.
That's at 11.
It's 11. Okay. Is Get a Clue, our mystery panel. Mike is doing that one. I will not be a part of that one. He was very upset. He's like, "Damn it, morning panel." I go, "Mike, you're not doing the midnight panel, so you should be fine." He's like, "Yeah, but I don't want to wake up early." I go, "Motherfucker, you're early for you was 10 a.m. bullshit." What is this nonsense? I probably have some shoots during the afternoon, and at 4 p.m. I've got cryptids. So cryptids, kaijus, and creepy pop culture. New version of that one coming out this year.
Cool.
Talking about vampires, fae, and a different kaiju. I have to figure out what my local Pennsylvania monsters will be. I'm still thinking about that one. So it's going to be a fun time with that one. That is one of my favorite panels to do because I'm channeling both you and Max. I will sit there and go through like really important information on like a piece of paper. And I'll turn around and go, "You weebs!" So it's a good time. It's a good time. What you got?
Oh, you're not going over your midnight panel?
My midnight panel is Henshin Hentai, which is our Power Rangers that have had porn stars in them. I need to make sure Tom makes a new version of that. I need to make sure he gets it done in like the next week or two.
Wait, so Anime Titty 101 is not you?
It is not me. And I'm upset because
someone stole your idea.
Well, boobs the panel is still a thing. I refused to call it Anime Titties 101. I called it Boobs the Panel. Which, you would think that would be me, but no, it is not me. And Boobs the Panel is just a look at various hentai series production companies and how they handle the motion of tits. Well, actually, how they handle motion in general. But we'll be looking at titties mostly. And you'd be surprised at how many like ecchi things do better action than most fucking shonen series. I'm like, how did the hell?
Yeah. Surprisingly, there's a lot more better action scenes in ecchi.
Girls Bravo had some great fight scenes, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is this?
Fucking Strike Witches copied a scene. like the setup and like the key animation was the fucking same as one of the fights in the fairy arc in Sword Art Online, but because they had a better subcontractor for the in between, it looked 1,000 times better.
Yeah.
Even when they added in gratuitous panty shots, it looked 1,000 times better.
Well, it was better because of the panty shots, or in spite of. That's really the question you have to ask yourself.
Yes, because SAO I think had some panty. The SAO fight also had some panty shots.
Very few though. They weren't as good. They were like, you can kind of see the panty on her leg. I'm like, no, you need the crotch.
No, I need to see this. No, I need to see the fucking camel toe.
Okay, we need the crotch. It don't work otherwise. So, what do you have on Saturday? Anything?
Saturday I have military anime. Or I didn't know blatant propaganda could be this cute at 6 p.m.
That's not bad. Anything else? Is that it?
That's it.
Wow. And then Sunday.
Sunday, I have an 11 a.m.
Oof.
Mobile Suit Lyrical Nanoha. Look into the mecha genre's influence on Magical Girl Lyrical Nanoha.
I only have one panel on Sunday, and it's just it already, our most popular panel. And I'm like, why? I'm like, well, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm moving up in the world because I'm not doing the 2 a.m. panel anymore. So this is our 4th year doing CCE, I think, or our 3rd or 4th year, something like that. And this year we're not closing and opening. Like last year we opened and closed repeatedly.
Oof.
This year and the year before that we opened and closed repeatedly. This year, not one of my panels is 2 a.m., which is good.
Sunday, I think I open on Sunday a lot because I don't want to do Sunday afternoon panels because I Irish goodbye everybody.
Yeah, like I won't see you. You'll just be gone.
Yeah, I may be gone before you even wake up.
I'll probably be awake before then. But,
well, I'll be awake, but my bags will be packed in my car, and as soon as that panel's gone, I'm flying. As soon as that panel, 10 minutes after that panel's done, I'm on I-80.
You're traveling across Pennsylvania
because I've got class at 10 a.m. on Monday.
Yeah. I understand. I get it. And that's a 8-hour drive, something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's all good. It's all right. You can go back to the worst state in the world with the dumbest mascots ever.
What do you mean the dumbest mascots?
The Buckeyes.
Buckeyes are fucking delicious.
They're a nut. The entire animal kingdom, you chose a nut.
Well, there's nuts, and then there's the candy based off the nuts, and those are fucking delicious. I had a shitload last night, and they were fucking delicious. You shut your whore mouth.
Okay, Zippy. Or was it Zip?
It's Zippy. We embrace Zippy the Roo being a horrible mascot, though. Or the
entire animal kingdom. You could have chosen dinosaurs.
Nuts. They chose a fucking kangaroo.
Nuts
for Akron. It's so our the mascot costume for Zippy kind of looks derpy. So every time we beat someone in basketball or football, Zip's Barstool Twitter will spam, "You just got beat by Zippy," with the derpiest picture of Zippy imaginable.
Of course. Anyway, so that's CCE for us. We have a pretty busy day. It's gonna be a busy weekend overall. Yeah. I keep telling the girls, figure out when you want to do shoots, and like none of them have gotten back to me. Like, figure it out. Like, I have like one of them who's kind of figured out a little bit of the schedule. Like, I have a photo shoot at 1, I have a photo shoot at 4, I have another photo shoot at 6 on Friday.
But you have a website to put them up on.
Listen, motherfucker, we will have a website because if they don't fix my shit tomorrow, I don't care. I'm getting a new host. Like, that's where I am with them. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. Like, it's really bad. It's severely bad when I go, "Hey, this is broken. Why? Can you fix it?" Yes. No. A month later, no. I'm like, listen, I'm calling you tomorrow. I'm using my phone. I'm talking to someone physically instead of the stupid chat thing I've been using. I'm using the chat thing a month, and I'm just like, because it's easier for me to go and send them the files and everything. Go, here's my problem. Here's the thing. They want the files, and I send it to them. And then, like, nothing gets fixed. Nothing happens.
You have the files. Here
I have
my tickets.
Here are my tickets.
Here are all my tickets.
You have everything.
This has not been resolved.
I have complete, like, and every single time I it's like, would you like to take the survey? Yes. Did they solve your problem? No. Were they courteous? No. You lose all courtesy with me the minute you don't solve my issue and then close out the ticket.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know we've been here for like 45 minutes to an hour. But fuck you. Just fuck you, all right? Figure this shit out. You can say, "Hey, I need to escalate." Fine. Escalate. I understand you don't want to because it makes you look bad. Escalate. Fucking escalate. Because If you can't figure it out, that's fine. I have to go through my process. No, you don't. We've gone through this 28 fucking times. 4 times today. I'm like, here they go again. Cool. Still didn't fix the issue.
Oh Lord.
Why are we still doing this? Why are we still doing this? Like tomorrow, I'm just gonna go to accounting. And go, hi, I want to move everything to a different host. How? Oh, why? Because you can't fix my fucking issue.
Can't fix my issue.
It has been a month of me trying to get you to fix this damn thing, and I am done. I am done because your tech support can't fix this issue. I've been asking you guys to fix this issue for over a month now. You can't do it. I'm tired. I am tired. So you know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna bring up the backup of the website, that 403 errors, and go here, fix this instead. Because I'm done. I'm done with this. Because the backup has all the database, all the information, all the old posts, everything right there, and I'm hoping that they can just fix that. If they fix that, I'm done. I don't have to do anything else. If they can't fix that, well, shit. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You made a face.
I was just as you were ranting, I just saw NASCAR memes that broke my brain.
Just look on the bright side. Pretty soon, we will be heading to Wisconsin to experience
in winter. We're gonna throw snowballs at the water park.
Listen, we're gonna play this song the whole time.
Oh Lord.
What are you playing, Katyusha? Why? Because I can. Because I can.
The most awkward story involves, in part, Katyusha that I have from working for the government. I had my door closed, saying please knock first, because I was elbow deep in computer guts, right?
Right.
I had my hat on backwards. It was a red hat.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to music. Oh, I was also wearing a Ross Cosmos sweater. Right? I was listening to a Ross Cosmos sweater. And as the security officer walks in, Northern Panzer's version of Katyusha ends, and Sweet Home Alabama by Leningrad Cowboys featuring the Red Army Chorus kicks on. Right? And the security officer walks in, I was just like, oh, this is awkward.
I'm like, well, here I am. Here I am.
Oh, and it was to talk about my uncle.
Whoops.
Who was working, that's why I had the Ross Cosmos sweater. He's working for ILS, which was a front for Ross Cosmos at the time.
There you go. Could always be worse. It could be every single time I get a phone call about a cousin of mine's like history for security purposes. I'm like, yeah, no, he's fine. He's cool. Has he ever done this? No, that wasn't him. He's ever done that? Yes. Can you give me more details on that? I can, but not over the phone. Like I can, just not over the phone. I'm in public. You know those conversations.
It was always fun because all I had was low-level public trust, but because of other family, just like, oh yeah, this person of the family fucked up.
Whoops.
And it's showing up in a background check. So now everybody in the family who works for the man has to go talk to their security officer.
You know what
And
was
half the time it was my father who fucked up. So it's like,
whoops.
did you know your dad is like, we're not talking to each other. He disowned me.
He disowned me. He's fine. He's okay. All right. Why? What did he do this time?
What did he do? Do I have to bail my mother out of jail?
It could always be worse. It could be fucking me with my family. It's just my family only comes in one of two stripes. Works for the man, used to work for the man, and hates the government. And the third stripe, which is borderline criminal. That's it. And it's just like, okay. Like, what happened? Well, all of us who we all kind of start out kind of the same way, and then we kind of go, let's work for the man for a little bit. Let me go, this is everything I thought it was going to be. Terrible. And you hold on to that for as long as you can until you just go, I'm done. So like the family members who last like 20 years, they go, I got my retirement. Fuck the man. I go, you got a retirement pension. Fuck you.
Retirement. You're not just a Fed. You retired a Fed.
You're a retired Fed. You can't fuck the Fed now.
You did so much work for the feds that the feds are paying you to fuck off.
Yes. Which is always funny. Anyway, this has been a long, like, surprisingly, we got everything done. Went overtime.
Everything in 40 minutes, and then we just bullshitted.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fun.
That's okay. Because again, there was not a lot of news.
There was nothing.
There's nothing to talk about. The biggest news story of the day was a pride flag.
It was a mod.
A mod about.
It was a mod, and it wasn't an important mod. It wasn't a magic update to the Sith Lord's Restoration mod.
This was not the continued story of Star Wars, the old or KOTOR 3, which has like a wholly different character. This was not okay. This was not a mod to fucking Dragon Age 3 that fixes all those broken fucking characters that fall through the damn floor and I can't loot them. You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking
I'm just like
that's why I stopped playing. That's why I stopped playing Dragon Age Inquisition.
I never
got
stopped
to finish it.
I have to. I finished it twice. My problem is I didn't like either ending, and I'm just like, the Templars should be the bad guys, but I get better stats when the mages are the bad guys, which causes me issues. Story wise, Templars. Stat wise, the mages, and it's I don't know why. I do not know why. The mages being evil gives you much better armor and stats and shit.
I mean, it's BioWare doing BioWare things.
BioWare.
I'm finding out that BioWare doesn't like KOTOR 2.
What do you mean?
As I'm getting deeper into the SWTOR campaigns, they just get wholesale details wrong about KOTOR 2. It's like, didn't you write half of... No, KOTOR 2, BioWare wrote a pretty good idea sheet for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had planned out, like, stuff for KOTOR 2 when they made KOTOR 1. But then they decided to make more Jade Empire instead of KOTOR 1, because EA wanted them to make it on a short time scale.
Jade Empire was okay.
Oh, not EA, but LucasArts wanted them to do it on a short time scale.
Right.
So they said, we can't do that. Obsidian's good on working on short time scales, and they're looking for a job because there's the team that's done, like, Obsidian. They're a new company, but this is the team that did all the Fallout games before Fallout 3 failed and Bethesda bought them. They're good on working on short time scales, and we already have an engine for them. And then Obsidian made KOTOR 2, and they didn't finish it on time because they wanted to do humongous things with KOTOR 2.
All right, let's see if we got the update for KOTOR 2 that finishes the game or not.
Oh, speaking of, probably not.
I know they fixed the bug issue. I know that much. Did they give me the download yet? The DLC. I need the DLC.
Let's see, KOTOR 2 DLC Switch release date. No, when
Nothing. Probably. Nothing.
base game save files would not be compatible.
With
The mod,
what?
according to Aspir.
That's fine. I like KOTOR 2. I can start a new game. It won't kill me. I'll just be annoyed.
I'm not seeing anything about the DLC being released.
Well,
it sounds like Q3, so soon.
Yeah.
So that Q3 ends in September.
I heard rumors of August, but then nothing happened. I finally got around to talking to some people I know who bought Digimon Survive, and they all said the same thing to me, which was, did you ever play Devil Survivor?
I did not.
Devil Survivor was I believe, a DS game, but before that it was a different game. And Devil Survivor, it's a very complex visual novel-esque game with like a really complicated, overbearingly powerful strategy JRPG. So it's like strategy JRPG, really, really hard to do, but you also have to like get affinity points and like mood points for like different characters to see whether or not those characters survive. And it's very, very talking based. You can't really skip anything, because if you skip something, you skip an option to choose something, and then shit goes awry. The point of this being, Digimon Survive is just Devil Survivor.
But Digimon.
Stop doing that. No one. My phone keeps deciding it wants to talk to me.
Is it Bixby or Sam or whatever?
I don't know. It keeps hearing itself.
Or Google.
I think it's Bixby. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not touching it. I'm not doing it. It's sitting over there charging. Because like I was like, oh, I'm on 50%. Let me put in the charger, and I throw it on over in that corner because it wouldn't be in my way and I wouldn't pick me up. But it's apparently picking me up. Anyway, so Digimon Survive is kind of like that. So I'm like, that sounds great. I like those kind of games. I don't have the time for that kind of game, because this is hours upon hours upon hours of playing and paying attention to the game. 1 and 2, I have to make lots of choices, and then 3, it's a very difficult game, so you could die and have to start over an entire section. It means you have to go and start and do that entire freaking talking point all over again. And then 4 has 4 different endings. You only get 3 of them on your first playthrough. And to get the 4th one, you have to have at least 2 playthroughs finished. So I'm like, listen, I am never. The game sounds like I would enjoy it. I'm not. I don't have.
You don't have that kind of time.
I don't have that kind of time. I had that kind of time when I was in Iraq. I had that kind of time when I was going to college. I had that kind of time. No, that was it. Like those were the times I had a lot of time on my hands where I was kind of just doing nothing. That was kind of it. Everything else was, building something else. I have a business. I have several other things. I can't be doing this for this long.
Yeah.
That being said, I tried playing the Dio Field Chronicle demo on my Switch. The Switch does not like that demo. It keeps skipping and stuttering, and I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Because the Switch is 5 or 6 year old hardware now.
Like,
because it's a console, so it's already old hardware when it happened.
I know,
when it came out.
But my problem,
NVIDIA doesn't even make that graphics chip anymore.
There you are. Which is probably why I need to get myself the OLED.
They don't. It's the same chip in the OLED.
What the fuck? My point being, tried that. It's not a game I want to play because it's like playing a Warcraft game, but I'm on a console, so it plays weird. You know what I mean? It's like if I had a mouse, this game would be fun. I don't have a mouse. I'm playing on a console.
The only tabbed combat game or RTS I've ever enjoyed on a console is Halo Wars.
Nope, didn't like that one either.
And that was mostly because I gave it a pass on a lot of things because Halo, and they specifically engineered it was meant for consoles first.
Yeah.
Like they engineered the GUI for consoles, and it still plays better with a mouse and keyboard.
I'm pretty sure this was also engineered for consoles because this game is coming out on consoles, not on PC. It's coming out on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. And I'm going, okay, no. It's an RTS style game. It's not for me. I don't
do RTSs on consoles.
Why
don't developers realize this? You can't do an RTS on a console.
Like, if you're gonna do an RTS on a console, go ahead, but realize that anyone who's played an RTS before will just go, "This feels weird. This isn't right."
Yeah, the only way you can do an RTS on a console is with a touchscreen.
Even I have a touchscreen on the fucking
Switch,
but they don't.
You have to enable it, and you have to. It has to be handheld only.
They don't utilize it, so it's weird. You can choose all of your characters or like one of them and then make them move and attack and shit. And I go, I want to be able to take like two and move this one over here and then move my assassin group down and across and then attack.
You want to be able to like drag and like.
Well, you can waypoint like that.
I mean, like you select groups of enemies by making a box and then send them somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. That's
waypoint them.
That's what I want to do, but anyway,
you can't do it.
Dio
just can't do it.
Dio Field Chronicle, not a game for me. I would not suggest. You know what I did end up playing a demo of that I actually had a super fun time with? SD Gundam Chronicle. Let me pull up. Let me grab the old Switch here and tell you in a minute what the hell it was called. Come on, Switchy, turn on. It was Gundam SD Battle Alliance.
That sounds interesting.
Well, it's SD Gundam, which means
do they make Pizza Cats references though?
I don't know. I do the entire time I play it because they're SD Gundam, so they're super deformed, squishy Gundam. But it's
for those that don't know. One of the SD Gundam series was transformed into Samurai Pizza Cats,
which is why it was a great anime and I enjoyed watching it. But the game itself is fun. It plays like your average Gundam game, which is all you really need. Basic Gundam.
That's all you need.
All you need, and the story's weird because you start off in like a regular Gundam, like a regular GM, just a regular like looking one, and then all of a sudden you get swallowed into a weird hole, and now you're in a GM.
You get isekai'd into SD Gundam land.
And you also get isekai'd into like the future, but you need to go into the past to fix breaks in the past because Gundams from the future and Gundams from different universes and different time frames are ending up in other Gundams things, and you have to go and find. So you have to like fix these breaks in time and stuff. So it's like okay, like weird story, but hey, I can unlock other Gundams. Let me tell you, my favorite.
Do you go into the Turn A universe and fight World War II fighter planes?
No, I did in the demo. You end up in UC-79.
Okay.
For Amuro and Rabble Row.
Of course they put that in the demo because everyone knows UC-79.
Then they put in the Barbados with the newest Blood Iron Orphans.
Okay.
For taking on you need to do that, and then you end up facing a bunch of God, it was somewhere in the series before everyone started dying. You were escorting a guy through town or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that was a thing. So that happened, and then
you drop things on your desk.
No, there's a fly that will not. Got him. Like he just like whoop, and then he like hides underneath my fucking keyboard, and I go for him, and he flies away. I'm like, okay. He lands again. I go, like,
motherfucker's gonna die.
Like, you are dying, motherfucker. Just give up. Either fly the fuck away from me or stop landing in front of me. Your choice.
You almost went. You're like a bit. It's like your face. You almost went. You know the printer scene from Office Space.
Yes.
You almost. You almost went like the one white guy who just they have to pull him away from. They have to pull him away from the curb stop.
Yeah. So I was saying, ST Gundam. So it's an overall fun game. I unlocked. You unlock a GM. You unlock a Zaku basic, and then you end up. I ended up unlocking a Dom, and each Gundam has its own. I also unlocked gun cannon and gun tank.
Nice.
And so you also unlock the pilots for those things, and they can help you as you fight and whatever.
Oh, cool.
But each one has their own versatility. You have the ranged fighters, which only ones I unlocked for those were gun tank and gun cannon. It's like, okay, there's my range guys. You guys do whatever. You fight from range. It's your thing. And then you have the in between versatile types, which is your GM and your Zaku. And then like your up close fighter type, which was the Dom. And the Dom for me was like the greatest thing ever. I'm like, this is the best. Fucking slash shit, motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. I have one ranged weapon. It's a fucking bazooka. Because fuck you. So that was great. And I'm gonna probably end up buying that game. That game was fun. Reminds me, I have your copy of Fairy Tail, the video game, for your Switch.
Oh,
you mean
Gundam Fairies?
No, Fairy Tail. The game,
Wait,
the anime.
what?
The anime has a video game on the Switch, which I accidentally bought twice.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So.
Oh, that was what you're supposed to give me at Otakon before I decided to go have fun somewhere else.
Yeah, which was very upsetting because I'm like, oh, I wanted to be in Houston. You made a good call. The shit show that was. Anyway, this has been the Geek-Posium.
You could have been shooting machine guns with us at that range.
I could have, but I wasn't. So this has been the Geek-Posium. We will talk more about all of these things. Would not suggest Geofield Chronicle. Check out Xenosaga Chronicles 3. I still have to sit down and play that. I have not had time. I've been enjoying.
You're going to suggest a game you haven't played.
I've played like 6 minutes of it.
That ain't shit for Xenoblade Chronicles. You and I both know that ain't shit.
That's nothing. Okay, I will give a proper response for Xenoblade Chronicles when I get a chance to sit down and actually play it. But Live Alive has just been taking up all my time, and I've just been enjoying it to no end. And I have figured out the proper way of doing it. So you go to Imperial China first, so you understand the basics of control, and like nothing there's too difficult.
Right.
And then you do Prehistoric Time, which is the best story I've ever had. Not one word is said. There's not even words when you to make things. It's just left or right. And there's just pictures. I've shown you like a video clip. Like, this is the best story I've ever had. And just, like I don't understand. I understand. I get the gist of what's going on, but I don't really. There's no words. But Prehistoric, which adds in like crafting and stuff, which is fun.
Okay.
So you learn that, and it's a multi-character fight type thing. Then you do Near Future, which is psychic powers. A turtle becomes a machine friend. There are orphans. You also end up piloting a giant robot. Like it's every single sci-fi Japanese movie trope in one anime. I go, this is great. This is amazing. Like, this story is terrible, but everything about it's great. None of it makes sense. Like, why the biker gang is stealing kids for the military so that they can make a giant robot. I go, what is that? For a giant robot for a priest. I'm like, what is this? Makes no sense.
Anyways.
After that, you should do Far Future, which is a horror story, and there's no battling until the very end of the game. If you get into any battle, it's automatic game over. But it's a horror mystery where you have to figure out who is killing the crew. You'll figure that out on your own. And then at the end, you have to do one final battle. You only get one battle in that entire thing. And it was like, and done. Great. Then you do Wild West, where you set up traps to kill a bunch of bandits. Then you do present day, which is like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. It's like Street Fighter, but you're still doing the same fighting thing as before. And now I'm on the final, one of the last two, which is Japan, Edo era ninja. There's two ways to play ninja: kill everyone or don't kill anyone. And I'm trying to do the don't kill anyone version, which is very hard. It's very hard.
Usually the pacifist run is hard.
Well, the kill everyone run is hard because you have to not kill everyone until you get to the end. Then you have to go back and kill everyone.
What?
So you can't kill everyone unless you get to a certain point, kill the head of the women, then go back and kill all the women.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like I was reading the thing. It's like there's two ways to do this or this. I'm like, that way sounds annoying. I'm gonna do the pacifist way. I'd rather get
interesting that the pacifist way is the less annoying way.
Yeah, because I have to go all the way to like a certain area and then turn around and come back. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm not turning around. I don't do turn around. What is this, Final Fantasy VII? But after that, it unlocks medieval mode. Then you get the mode that unlocks all characters together in a single storyline, which I don't have. So that's why I've been playing Live Alive and Trails of Cold Steel 3, which I have to finish. This week.
Yeah, I've kind of taken a little bit of a break from Trails of Cold Steel.
No, you've been away from it, so you need a little break.
Yeah, I stopped right before going to Matsuri because I was needed to prep for Matsuri, and then I realized I was burnt out on it, so I've been mainlining SWOTOR. And by the time I get burned out on SWOTOR, I'll be not burnt out on Trails of Cold Steel again. And that might be soon because SWOTOR is grindy as shit.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
Yeah. Like
it's like, oh, we want you to pay for a subscription, even though it's free to play now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the game knows that it has to be a time sink to make money.
It understands. My problem with SWOTOR continues to be that I just have no desire at all to play the stupid thing.
When you get to the story's pretty good.
I have to get to the story.
Yeah, that's
the problem.
Half the story missions aren't story. They're kill X number of enemies, collect X number of things.
Again,
it's like again. This is why I didn't play. This is why I didn't play WoW. This is why I never played EverQuest.
Again, you should play Final Fantasy 14 after you get tired of Trails of Cold Steel again.
No, because that'll suck my life. I know I'll get addicted. I don't want to fail law school.
You're not gonna fail law school. You'll fail like one class. It'll be fine.
No, I can't. No. I'm not wasting that money. I'm not getting put on academic probation.
Oof, academic probation.
I gotta stay above a 2.7.
Okay, then that shouldn't be too hard.
Well, 2.3 you get put on academic probation, but I gotta stay above a 2.7.
All right. Well,
I'm going to do better than I did in my undergrad, even though I fucked up my first semester of undergrad and buried myself into a hole.
This has been the Geek-Posium talking about all the games we're currently playing. The sheer lack of shit going on. And we still managed to make this.
We could fill 90 minutes with nothing going on.
Yes, because like the biggest story of the day was Pride Flag mod.
Or remove the Pride Flag mod.
Whatever. Who cares?
Whatever.
Moving on. Good night, everybody.
Who cares? Good night.